Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Nancy Drew and the Haunted Carousel. I am going to have a chat with the Hardy Boys and Nancy's friend Bess. But first, the Hardy Boys, if we can talk to them.
Hello?
Hey, Frank, it's Nancy.
Hey, Joe, pick up. Actually, he may not want to talk to you.
Why not?
Because you get to solve a mystery at an amusement park. He's so jealous he could spit.
Hi, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe, it's Nancy.
I don't want to talk to you.
What did I tell you?
Oh, I'm just kidding. Pardon me for a second. I gotta go spit.
Quit fooling around, Joe. She's calling long distance, remember?
Sorry. So what's going on?
It's also a really nice thing to have kind of a checkup to see what we've done and what's going on.
Apparently, one of the people who was on the roller coaster when it suddenly stopped is claiming that his neck got injured and has filed a lawsuit.
Well, boys and girls, can you say insurance fraud?
What if someone is making up a false claim? What if that was his plan all along? And what if someone in the park is in on the scheme with him?
That person causes the accident, the guy sues, they split the settlement.
New word, boys and girls. Can you say motive?
Any suggestions as to my next move?
That seahorse isn't doing you any good in your pocket.
Trade it in for something else.
Something in paper, maybe.
Oh,
I better get going.
Call us anytime.
Take care.
Okay. I was not expecting that. But that's basically our hint system. How do you? It's kind of creepy. It's like, how do you know I have a seahorse token in my pocket? What's going on? Are you guys psychic? What's going on?
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's Nancy.
Oh, hey, Nancy.
Whoa, you were obviously hoping I was someone else.
Well, kinda.
Okay, so who is he and where'd you meet him?
Oh, Nancy, his name's Matt, and he is so cute. He works the concession stand at the movie theater in the mall.
A cute guy with an endless supply of gummy bears and butter flavoring, right at his fingertips. We're talking major crush.
Hey, George, good, you're there too.
Barely. I almost got caught standing between Bess and the phone just now. When it rings, she's like a one-woman cattle stampede.
What happened to caller ID, Bess?
My parents yanked it.
She wouldn't pick up when it was some loser she didn't want to talk to. Her mother got tired of hearing the phone ring all the time.
Not all those calls were from losers. Sometimes I was playing hard to get. Anyway, how are things at the amusement park?
I met the security guard, Harlan Bishop. Nice guy, except when I asked him where he worked before. He seemed kind of evasive.
Is he cute?
Bess, what difference does that make?
Ugly people have chips on their shoulders and are more likely to commit crimes, George. I read that somewhere. Either read it or saw it on Oprah.
He's from New Jersey. I'm pretty sure about that.
Well, I guess that's not surprising. But if he was evasive, we know what that means, don't we, Bess? Suspect list.
I think I might know why somebody stole that horse off the carousel. They were looking for jewels that had been hidden inside it after a hotel robbery.
Hidden jewels? I love it! That's almost as good as buried treasure!
But if they recovered the jewels, why is the carousel still going around by itself?
I'm not sure yet, but the detective who is in charge of investigating the robbery is helping me look into it.
Don't let George discourage you, Nancy. I, for one, think you're on the right track. You can never go wrong when jewelry is involved.
There was a brochure for a sports car in Ingrid's work area, the Pandora 2XS.
That is like the hottest car ever.
One of the most expensive, that's for sure. She must make a ton of money.
Either that or she's about to come into a ton of money.
The engine oil thickens.
I finally met the park's art director, Elliot Chen. We kind of got off on the wrong foot, but he's real friendly to me now.
But is he too friendly? That's the question.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to deflect suspicion by making nice.
That could be. I do get the feeling he knows more about the carousel than he lets on.
Uh-oh. Sounds like another candidate for the suspect list.
Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to avoid. This is obviously trying to get a hint for something.
I almost got creamed by the roller coaster when I was on the tracks looking around, and I don't think it was an accident.
Someone tried to kill you? Ouch.
I found one of Joy's chewed-up pencils just before it happened, but she says she doesn't know how it got there.
Just from now on, stay away from that coaster, Nan. Stick to the carousel. Man, I never thought I'd hear myself say that.
Okay.
I found out that the man who may have hidden jewels in that stolen carousel horse died in prison, but his cellmate, who apparently looks a lot like Harlan Bishop, was recently released.
Harlan just started working there, right?
And he doesn't like to talk about where he worked before, right?
And he's been in prison. I saw the number for his parole officer while I was snooping around in his office.
Oh my gosh, he could be your guy. What are you gonna do now?
I'm waiting to hear from his parole officer to verify that he is the guy. I'm debating whether to call Paula Santos in the meantime.
I think you should, Nan.
If you don't call her and you pull something else, she could be a little ticked.
Okay.
I need you guys to do something for me. I found some stenography notes that I'd really like to translate, only I don't know shorthand.
Say no more. We'll do some research and get right back to you.
We will? I barely know how to spell stenography, let alone research it.
We'll call you when we're through. We can do this, Bess.
What is with all this we stuff?
Okay.
Catch you guys later.
Be careful.
Good luck.
So I think that ends that. But, something for paper? Either way. The harmonica doesn't require a seahorse, so... Oh, you have to... Okay, and then insert the token. What the... Okay, well, that's that thing we need to get. I don't know. I don't know what we need to get it for, though. Oh, the carousel. The carousel.
Hello?
Hi, it's Paula. Just thought I'd check in, see how you're doing.
Actually, I'm kind of glad you called.
Why? What's going on?
I'm afraid I've discovered something kind of disturbing about Harlan.
What, that he's an ex-con? I know.
You do?
It was the first thing out of his mouth when he applied for the job. He said being an outstanding security guard would prove to everyone once and for all that he's gone straight.
I also found out that he used a security camera to get the code to Ingrid's work area, and he fits the description of the jewel thief's cellmate that Detective Paris gave me.
Oh, now that's disturbing. But I'm still going to give Harlan the benefit of the doubt until I have good reason not to. I appreciate your bringing this to my attention, though.
All right. Goodbye, Paula.
Will
Alright.
Nancy Drew please report immediately to the security office? And by immediately, I mean don't even think about doing anything else.
Okay. Well.
I just got off the phone with Miss Santos. Where do you get off telling her I'm some kind of jewel-thieving peeping Tom?
I'm sorry, but I thought she had a right to know what I know.
You don't know zip. I had nothing to do with the theft of that carousel horse. Just because I did time doesn't mean I'm guilty of every crime that comes down the pike, you know?
It's just that when I found out you'd been spying on some of your co-workers...
I wasn't spying on them. I really think that to do my job right, I should be able to go anywhere in the park. You know, in case of emergencies. Okay, so maybe I'm trying a little too hard. Maybe people's entry codes should be off limits. It's just that this job means everything to me. I don't want to screw it up.
I guess I was a little overzealous, too. I'm really sorry. I'll see you around.
Okay, that was... Okay. Oh my god.
Hello?
Hi, Nance. We found some stuff on stenography.
Oh, so now it's we, huh?
Okay, George found most of it, surprise, surprise. But I helped.
Thank you so much. You guys are the best.
So go back to the hotel and check your laptop. We emailed a little tutorial to you.
But you gotta promise to let us know what the note you translate says.
I promise. Thanks again, you guys.
Okay, can we now enter the carousel? How many times does this have to happen? Okay, now let's... Where's our... Here we go. Access card. Now I'm thinking what we can do is use this. If I can grab it. Yeah! Amelia Kessler.
The ballroom? That's what was converted into the haunted house.
Okay, August 2nd, 1913. My dearest Amelia, the work goes slowly, but it goes. I just completed the 5th horse, my favorite so far. I call him Foxfire, which is a phosphorus fungus that grows on rotting wood. I've always thought fondly of that name. Every night, music plays in the ballroom above my workshop. Every night, 100 feet scamper back and forth overhead. When I complained to Mr. Rousseau, he said that if I worked in the daytime like everyone else, there would be no music to bother me. He doesn't understand that I can only work when the world is as I feel, dark, dangerous, unknowable. But you understand, my darling wife. You're the only person on earth who has ever understood everything that can be understood about me, and I missed you terribly.
Kessler's workshop would have been under what's now the haunted house. I wonder if it's still there.
The radiator still stands guard outside the door to my workshop, as cold and heavy as my heart, awaiting your return. You must come back to me, Amelia. Your father was loath to give me your address. I promised him things will be better, as I now promise you, when you return. But what if you don't read this? What if it comes back unopened? Or worse, what if it never comes back, and neither do you? Your rejection would be unbearable. Perhaps I shall mail this letter tomorrow, but I know now that I cannot mail it today, my beloved. I don't have the courage. I cannot take the risk. I love you too much. Okay. So that was that. I wonder if we're eventually going to learn if there's a particular order. So that, head to the captain's quarter. And see what else we got in our inbox. This is the... Yeah, that's about the awards. Nope. Dude, that unfortunately takes us... Come back. Okay. Here you go. Stino. Learning shorthand the quick way. Table of contents. Lesson 1. The stenograph or stroke for S is a small comma. This stroke is also used for the sound of a z. The sound for A as in... the sound as A for A as in May or day is represented as a small circle. Now that you've learned the first 2 strokes in shorthand, you can start reading and writing shorthand. If you say so. In the meantime, A, May, day. So there's no A's in that. And then, shoot. Below is shorthand for the word say. You'll notice that the stroke for S is on top of the stroke for A. Some words in stenography are read from top to bottom and some from left to right. Okay. Shorthand for ace is written with the A stroke on top of the S. Okay. Because shorthand is based on the sound of the word, letters that are not pronounced are left out. So the word say only includes the strokes for S and A and does not include a stroke for Y. Similarly, the word ace only includes the strokes for A and S and not an E. You'll notice that the stroke for S is used instead of C because the sound of C makes is a S sound. We learned that the strokes for the S and A sound We also learned the letters that are not pronounced, known as silent letters, are not written down in shorthand. Below are words which contain silent letters. Below each word, type the letter that is not pronounced and so will not be written in shorthand. May, Maine, snow. Oh, are we supposed to enter? We just have to click enter. And then snow. Lesson 1 complete. Okay, thanks. Okay, lesson 2. No time for congratulations. We just go on. What time is it? Okay, good. The shorthand stroke for E, for E sound, is a smaller circle than the stroke for A. Compare the two. I think there's definitely an E sound in this. Okay. C. The shorthand stroke for N is a very short, forward straight line. The stroke for M is twice as long. N, M. So nay, ni, may, me. The K in ni is represented with the N stroke. That is because representation of letters, not sounds. So this will be me. This would have to be N, right? I don't know. I can't remember this one. That'll be A. So nay? That's mean. And then we have nay, name. What's this one then? Nay, a. Say. No. Oh, sorry, they're right down here. Okay, shoot. Same? So it's not, so it's definitely an N. N-A... Well, this is an O, but it looks like a big, it looks like the A. See, this makes me think, unless it's like S. Same, okay. Oh, I put the same, I put the M instead of the N. Okay, the shorthand stroke for O is a very small deep hook. The stroke for R is a short forward curve, and the stroke for R is a short forward curve, and the stroke for L is the longer forward curve. Okay, so O. Right. Oh, shoot. No. Note that the or ol is written with a sideways stroke for O. This is done to make the stroke more fluid. Okay, so O is U, small deep hook, or a short forward. So or U, and then the L sound. You now know the strokes. So this is an M, mole. Okay. We have a SA, SA. I'm assuming that, is that supposed to be sail? Okay. And so this would have to be NE, Neil. Can't believe I got that. Okay, lesson 3. I'm gonna have to continue lesson 3 next set, but thank you for liking if you like, thank you for commenting if you commented, thank you for subscribing if you subscribed, thank you for favoriting if you favorited, and thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys, see ya!